Hello, everyone. My name is Denise, and I am with Astro by Denise, where I provide astrological guidance from the cosmos, and information about astrology, about our birth charts, or otherwise known as our cosmic blueprint, and breaking this down, basically helping people to learn more about themselves and who they are and what they're here to do. And I provide information through astrology videos like this on YouTube and also on Instagram and Facebook, where I post regularly about transits and how to interpret your birth chart. So if any of you guys are here, feel free to drop a comment below. I can take some questions in general, but I will be doing readings for each of the 12 signs. And if there's any other questions that you guys have, let me know. All right, so plugging in now, just taking a few deep breaths here and setting the intention that whoever is watching this now or later will receive the exact guidance that they need to hear the most for the highest good of all in clear and easy ways to understand. So we're going to start off with Aries, right? The first sign of the Zodiac. And this message is going to be for the month of September and anything that you need to know, Aries. And this can be for Aries, sun, moon, or rising. All right, so I got two cards for Aries. And the first card here is the 6th house. So this is routine. This is our habits. This is our daily life, our kind of mundane living, all right, our work, our job. So for Aries, yes, like pay attention to your routines. Are they serving you? Are they helping you? Are they, are they in your highest interest? And also we have the fire element. Okay, so this is about desire, passion, action, and Aries is already filled with fire. So, but just being aware of all this drive and energy you have and how are you using it, and is it working well with your current routines right now? So that's my message for Aries, sun, moon, or rising. So moving on to Taurus, the second sign of the Zodiac. So if you're a Taurus, tune in now for your message for September. And for Taurus, we have 4th house roots. So you can look into your own personal birth chart as well too to see if you have any planets in your 4th house or what sign rules your 4th house or IC. You're going to get some more information from there. But generally, the message for Taurus for September is pay attention to your home life, pay attention to your family. This is going to be a key theme for you, and kind of rooting down and making sure that your home is a beautiful and comfortable place. This is important for Taurus people in general. They love having, a nice, comfy home environment with beautiful fabrics and beautiful items. So this is time to just give some love to your home life and to your family for the month of September. And next we move on to Gemini. All right, so if you're a Gemini sun, moon, or rising, this is the message for you for September. And we have the earth element here, right? The earth element. So the earth element is all about stability, groundedness, being in your body, all right? And coming back down to earth, right? So with Gemini is an air sign. So naturally it's already like in the mental realm, in the idea realm, in the communication realm. And this month it's asking you to come back down to earth a little bit and to be practical in your thinking and to be realistic. So it might be leaning in a little bit of an opposite direction. That's kind of your natural strength. But this is what's needed for you for this month. Okay, we're going to move on to Cancer next. So Cancer, sun, moon, or rising. It's the month message for September. Okay, so we have two cards here for Cancer. We have the water element. And the water element is all about our intuition. And Cancer is already a water sign, so you're already so in flow with this. But it's asking you to be aware of your emotions, other people's emotions as well too, and where you stand with that, and just kind of flow with life. Be open, be flexible. And you have the second card is Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, pay attention if you have any Sagittarius people in your life, Cancer, or where Sagittarius manifests in your chart. That might be interesting. But this is kind of asking you to be open-minded, right? And not too rigid and stuck on your beliefs. Like, be open to taking in new information, but also know like what your true beliefs are and where you stand, and defend them when they're appropriate, but defending them in loving and conscious ways. So yeah, and not letting your emotions overly fuel, but finding the right balance, right? So water and Sagittarius for the sign of Cancer. And then we're going to move on to Leo. Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, Leos, what is the message for you for September? Okay, so Leos, you have the message of Mercury retrograde. And now I know everyone thinks, oh, retrograde, that's such a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's all about reflection, okay? It's about tuning in and taking a moment, taking a pause. This is what's important for you, Leos. There might be some things that you want to act on, you want to sign, you want to move forward on, but this is asking you to kind of like slow it down a little bit. And especially since we're going to see Mars in retrograde and Aries happening, this is going to impact you, so be patient with the process. This is asking you to be a little bit more mindful and thoughtful before you go ahead with any major projects or commitments. All right. So we are going to move into Virgo. And Virgo, it is your season now in September. So you guys are already getting some really good energy. So this message is for sun, moon, or rising in Virgo. Okay, we got 3 cards for you, Virgo. These are pretty good cards. Okay, so we have the earth element. Okay, so this card did come up earlier for one of the previous signs, but it's also here for you, for Gemini actually, so that's interesting. Same planetary rulership. But earth element is asking you to be grounded. Now, Virgo, you're already an earth sign, so you're already kind of plugged into this energy, but continuing to cultivate that practicality, that realistic thinking, that groundedness. Spend some time in nature, go walk barefoot. Be in your body, grounding down. This is going to be important, especially if you're getting into anxiety or like heavy mental activity, which kind of happens with Virgo. Staying in your body is going to be very key for you right now. And I have 2 other cards here. The second card we have is Grand Trine Blessings. Now, this is one of the best cards you can get. It's such positive energy. And I really do believe it's also because it's, your season. There's just good energy happening for you. Blessings are happening. So just be open. Just be open to receive these blessings. It's going to get easy for you this month. And the final card is water element sensing. So now you have 2 elemental cards. So you're kind of working with 2 different kinds of energy. Water and earth are very compatible with each other. So this is good. There's kind of like natural flow there anyway, but the water element card is all about flow, about being in tune with your emotions, maybe even some psychic development, spiritual development, because it's connected with that spiritual realm. So yeah, Virgo, kind of be open to that and allow the water to nourish your earth and allow the earth to provide a container for your water. You're working with both of these elements in this month. So yeah, and blessings are coming your way. So this is a nice month for you. Just be in flow with your emotions and be practical, and you've got it. Okay, so next we're going to move on to Libra. So this is for Libra, sun, moon, or rising. All right, so for Libras, we have 2 cards here for you. And okay, this is great. Also Grand Trine Blessings for Libras as well. So this is also going to be a lucky month for you. And especially since your season will start after the 22nd. So that also makes sense here too. So there's good energy available to you this month. And especially we have Mercury in Libra right now. So, there's good energy going to your like mental realm, communications as well too. So this is a positive month for you, Libras. That's really great news. And then you have Mars. And Mars with Libra is kind of interesting because they are opposite points. Libra is ruled by Venus, and the opposite point to Venus is Mars. Because Mars is the warrior energy. It's kind of like the fighter, kind of this very strong divine masculine energy. And Libra is about collaboration and the divine feminine energy. So this, there are going to be a lot of blessings for you this month, but also you're going to be like challenged in some ways to be more assertive, to be more dominant, to be very yeah, like sure of what you want and assertive and asking for what you want and going for what you want. Because I know Libras, you're very go with the flow, very like harmonious and cooperative, and you don't want to rock the boat. But sometimes you have to make a stand and say, hey, these are my wants. I know that those are your wants. Let's try to find a way to meet both of our needs. But you have to vocalize your needs first to be able to even get to that compromise. Okay, so that's the message for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And then we're going to move on to Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio. So this is a message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Right? So what does dear Scorpio need to know for the month of September? Okay, so we have great energy here with Venus. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, that divine feminine that I was mentioning earlier, and just like ease and grace. Like Venus and Jupiter are very positive planets in astrology. They give a lot of different blessings. So Scorpio, there's going to be some love for you. And of course, love can take many different forms. It's not only in romantic partnership, but it could be that as well too. So being open to receiving the love that's going to come to you this way, this month. And the second card I have here is Gemini. So maybe this love is going to come through a Gemini person. I'm not sure. But pay attention to any Geminis in your life because this is going to be important for you this month, Scorpio. And also take a look at where you have Gemini in your chart. Do you have any planets in Gemini? Do you, know any Geminis? Paying attention to this Gemini energy. And in general, when we combine Venus and Gemini together, it's talking about like love life, friendships, and being a light, airy, social, kind of friendly way. Very communicative and chatty. And I know Scorpios, you can be a little bit more private, a little bit more contained, but see where you can kind of connect with people on this intellectual, kind of like lighthearted way. Okay. All right. So next we are going to move into Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay. All right. So for Sagittarius, we have two cards here for Sagittarius. First card is 8th house, endings and beginnings. So Sagittarius, you're going to go through some kind of deep transformation this month, which is quite exciting. It can be scary, but it's also exciting. Endings and beginnings. So think about in your life, like what is ending and what is beginning. You're going to find some kind of profound transformation that's going to happen for you this month. What part of you needs to die in order to create the life that you want, because we cannot manifest anything or pull in anything into our field if we're holding on to old stuff that doesn't serve us, right? So this is also part of that kind of awareness, right? So like letting go of what you need to let go of is going to be important for you this month, Sagittarius. And also, it's going to go well because, again, another card of like blessings, of good fortune, of ease, of talent, So, it might be intense, but don't worry. Everything is for your highest good, Sagittarius. You've got some really good positive energy supporting you in this transformation this month. All right. So we are going to move to Capricorn. All right. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. For the month of September, what does Capricorn need to know? Okay, two cards again here. So the first card is Saturn. Okay, Saturn is the planet that rules Capricorn. So this energy is already really good. It's about alignment here. And what Saturn represents is our inner authority, our discipline, and kind of paying attention to the long run, okay, and not instant gratification, being aware of your long-term goals and working towards them slowly, step by step, and seeing this kind of bigger picture. And we are still in Saturn Capricorn right now, collectively as well too. So like really working with this energy is going to be important for you, Capricorn, at this time, because it is going to shift out of Capricorn around December. So, you have this time period to really like solidify any old lessons, to build the life that you want. So working with the Saturn energy is going to be really important for you this month, especially Capricorn. And then finally, the second card we have here is Pluto transformation. So like the Sagittarius reading that I gave just previous to this, there is going to be a big transformation this month. And whether or not it's going to happen this month or planting the seeds, it's coming. There's something big coming. And these two planets together are really heavy hitters. They don't play lightly, you know? So being open to like what is changing in your life and like not resisting it, because these two planets are working for your highest good, right? They're both very strong, like truth oriented energies. So like Pluto is going to kind of reveal what's no longer serving you. Saturn is going to like shake it up and like force you to let go of things that are blocking you in your highest path. So working with these energies. Yeah. So that's for Capricorn. And then we have Aquarius. Okay, so this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sun, Moon, or Rising, Aquarius for the month of September. What does dear Aquarius need to know? All right, Aquarius. So 2 cards. First card is first house, the body. Okay, Aquarius, this month it is very important for you to take care of this physical vessel. And I know air signs can get very much in their heads, very much about the future and visioning, especially Aquarius, because they're very future oriented. But sometimes we need to take a break from the visions and like let it integrate and land in our bodies. Okay, so do any practices that are going to support you at this time, whether it's dancing, walking barefoot, going out in nature, like doing exercise, something to like root you into this physical form. Okay, your body is really important right now, and also like your sense of identity, which is something that Aquarius also kind of like works with. Like Aquarius is very much focused on the collective, on the group consciousness. But you know, tuning into what you want and what you desire is also important in this life. And then we have the moon. Okay, so this is a very emotional thing. So, you know, Aquarius is kind of encountering some energies that are a little bit different from the natural kind of mode of operating. We've got this kind of emotional energy and then kind of more this like body and groundedness. But yeah, with the moon, it's like, yeah, asking you to pay attention to your emotions and really feel your emotions and not overanalyze them, because it's kind of what Aquarius and air energy does. It makes logic, rationality, reasoning of the emotional state, but stepping away from that, you know, like, and just like feeling and being and tuning into your body and letting the emotions move through you. This is important for you. Also, there might be some interesting connections that come up, kind of karmic connections at this month. So pay attention for that. And then finally, we are going to move into the last sign of the zodiac, Pisces, sweet little Pisces. What is the message for you, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of September? Okay, we got Moon card again. So Pisces, Moon. Okay, Pisces, you are already very in tune with your emotions as a water sign, as a psychic, as an intuitive, whether or not you associate with these things or not. Pisces, this is your gift, right? You're very sensitive and very much in tune with the collective and all is one, we are one kind of energy. So, and you know, yeah, paying attention to this emotional realm, but not like getting lost in the waters. This is always an important thing for Pisces because they feel so deeply. But what's your emotion and what's other people's emotion, right? So just kind of paying attention to your emotional realm, like feeling it, being open to it, but not letting it take over you is going to be interesting. And also, again, some karmic connections might come up for you this month. This is very, very deep and emotional here. So that is my September reading for all 12 signs. And yeah, you can definitely go back and check for each of your signs, and so much love. Let me know if you like this type of video, if you want me to do that, if you'd like me to do live card readings where I take viewer questions, anything like that. I want to hear from you. So much love. Take care.